What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the WWE Elite Legends Series 23, and we have Big Bubba Rogers, Hulk Hogan, and 3-minute warning. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. Alright, so I'm going to be fully transparent here. I do not know enough about Big Bubba Rogers to give y'all a thorough review. We'll talk about the figure itself. I can talk about the figure. As far as character, stuff like that, I cannot tell you. Hulk Hogan, I'm pretty sure this is from the Real American music video. 100% not sure on that, but I think that's what I looked up. And 3-minute warning, I know a little bit about, so we'll do that. We're gonna do accessories, left to right. Start with Big Bubba, work our way down, finish off with 3-minute warning. You guys know the deal. I'm gonna slide these guys on back, and then I will tell you what I like and what I don't like about each of the figures. So for Big Bubba Rogers, Target actually sent me the chase in the mail, which is pretty cool. This is a new head scan for your Big Boss Man figures. We have not received this before. And this hat, I don't know 100% if this hat is new, but it seems to seems a little too big for the head. But what can you do? Not much you can do. This torso, this is a new torso. And I have not, like I said, we have not seen this on a figure before. This is unique to him. One of our, I don't know, we have the Happy Corbin short sleeve arms that are double jointed. This is the first time in this skin tone and a little bit bigger muscles, I think. I have to compare it to my Joe Hendry custom and go from there. But this torso here is all new, as you see with this black part. This is molded on, this is not painted on. You see the texturing in there and everything. And it looks good. These legs actually move pretty well for a big guy. I'm kind of impressed. But since this is technically Big Boss Man, you do get a Big Boss Man head that we have seen time and time again. It looks good. And then you take his glasses and you put them on there and you got your guy. Now, like I said, they sent me the chase. This is the blue shirt version of him, which, I mean, I don't really have any use for, but I'll just keep it. He comes with fisted hands and open weapon holding hands, mic holding hands, whatever you want to call it. But it looks good. It's a solid, honestly, just looks like an Amish dude. And I see people are making, is his name like Roadkill or Amish Roadkill? They're making him with the white shirt version of it, which is kind of cool. They got custom heads they're putting on there. It's fine. He also comes with the UWF Championship. I think Terry Gordy came with the same championship. I did not pick up Terry Gordy. Honestly, I don't know what the UWF is. I am not that old. I'm only 26 years old, so I really don't know what the UWF is. But as far as the championship design, it is a pretty standard, just block letter, clean looking championship design. It has the grappling on the side plates that you see there. You have your main plate, UWF Heavyweight Championship, or Champion, and then more grappling on the side plates. It's a solid belt that you could use for your pick fed. That's not really going to stick out as much as, you know, like the WWE Championship, the AEW Championship, stuff like that. Does look good though. Big Bubba Rogers, if you are a fan of the character or you need it for a missing piece in your collection, go for it. If not, it is an easy pass. So let's go ahead and get into this old Real American over here. And we're going to leave politics aside, like out of this entirely, because no matter how you fall on the side there, there's no real right answers at all. This is a head scan we have seen before. I have not taken the sunglasses off. I'm honestly just going to leave them in there because I'm probably going to leave the figure just like this. He comes with a really cool guitar pick hand, which is kind of cool. Can you even see the pick in there? No, it's like he's strumming with his thumb, actually. Which is fine. You can pick a guitar like that. I thought it had a guitar pick in it. I'm getting it mixed up with something else. But it does look great with the new molded glove for that hand. He has just a regular weapon holding hand for the neck of the guitar, which is really cool. This guitar isn't ringing a bell off the top of my head. It might be an all new sculpt. Let's see if there's any licensing on the bottom of it like there normally is. No, there's not. That strap popped off there. I didn't know that popped off that easily. And as you see, when it rains, it pours. Now everything is falling apart. The glasses are falling off. All that good stuff. These legs, I'm pretty freaking positive these legs are not brand new. They kind of remind me almost identical to the Mr. T Ultimate legs, except no drop down hips, of course. Actually, those didn't drop down either, now that I think about it. The boots are nice. We don't have enough boot molds, and they do look pretty cool. You can use those for other customs, your Hangman Adam Page, you want to make a Post Malone, a little bit of everything. I still got to make my Post Malone video. And the other hands that he comes with is a weapon holding hand for this side and a gloved pointing hand for that side. It's kind of cool to have a real American Hulk Hogan music video figure. It's random. I know we get too many Hogans, but I always do love the outlandish things. And speaking of outlandish, let's get into 3-minute warning. Now, we have never seen Rosie from Mattel. Rosie is none other than Roman Reigns' older brother. Before we get into the rest of the figure, the accessories and all that, I'm sure you guys have heard MDT talk about it. These are the John Cena shoes. They do not hold up well. After 14 years, they still suck for standing up. So if they tilt over at any point, that is the reason for it. But Rosie comes with a nice selection of accessories. Let's see if we can prop him up and then get him in there. It's also nice with how the bloodline is still going to get missing members of the bloodline. And if we ever get the superhero in training version of Rosie, it's going to look cool with Hurricane. And we finally have him able to stand semi-properly. 3-minute warning comes with a lot of hands, actually. So he has the 2 gloved fisted hands there. He has the 2 holding up 3-finger hands, which would be cool. You could use these for like a gloved referee for a 3 count or a 6 count outside the ring or whatever it is that you may need. I do love good gloved hand options. We don't get enough. These would even look good on Rey Mysterio, which these grabbing hands here are basically Rey Mysterio hands. I think that would look cool for some customs there that you want to do. Maybe like the Avatar figure that he has. Looks really good. Would do that. Rosie also comes with a do-rag. You pop the do-rag off and then you have just his hair kind of tied up. We've seen the removable ponytail before with RVD, and then you just slide that down there and he's got the ponytail. And I don't know about you guys, but I can see the resemblance to Roman Reigns in that face so much. Let me grab Roman right here and then you can see the family resemblance. It's kind of uncanny. It's unreal. So it is very cool to see a Rosie figure. We've needed one for a long time. This torso, it might be the old Umaga torso. I cannot pinpoint, or maybe the Wild Samoans original torsos, not the re-releases. I don't know. Do I have? Yeah, I've got Umaga right here, and that does that is not the same torso. Umaga has a very defined cut right there in the Samoa tattoo that Rosie does not have. We'll have to check it out with Jamal, but I can already tell you that the Umaga figure is way taller. We'll bring that back up in a minute. But this looks really good. Comes with the chain. The shirt is not Velcro. You can go through the trouble of sliding it off if you really and truly want to, but really, like, why are you gonna want to? It looks good. Does he have any tattoos on the arms? He's got a Polynesian tattoo up there on his left arm. Looks pretty cool. On the right, I haven't even checked these figures out yet entirely. A little bit on the shoulder up there. Looks good. I do like this figure a lot though. It's just when it doesn't stand properly, that is where it gets a little unfortunate, and I do hate that, sadly. But I'm so happy that Rosie finally has a figure, because I believe he deserved one for a long time, and they're filling in all the bloodline pieces, so it's nice to have a throwback bloodline member. But let's get into Jamal. Now, for those of you that do not know, oh, Rosie, my poor guy, stand up. You can do it. I'll lean you back a little bit. Jamal is none other than Umaga. That's why I pulled out Umaga a minute ago. We'll get into the accessories, then we're going to talk about the comparison between the two bodies there. Jamal comes with the 2 gloved hands as well, and he comes with 3 fingers up. Can't use those for a referee because they're not fully gloved. It wouldn't make as much sense for a ref to have gloves on and the fingers not covered. Then he has like 2 open slapping hands. These I thought were a brand new sculpt until about 5-6 minutes ago. And I'm pretty sure these are the exact same hands that come with the Ruthless Aggression Miz figure, and they are, even down to the texturing, which is kind of crazy because they were a unique mold for Miz. So it is cool that those are included on there. As far as the torso, this is the Umaga torso. You see that defined cut right there. I don't know what torso they used for Jamal, whether it was maybe a Gunther, Samoa Joe. I don't think it was either one of those. But you see, or not Rosie rather. But yeah, but look at the height difference for this here. I don't know if Umaga is just way too big, which I always felt this figure was kind of too tall, or what, but this Jamal figure feels very, very short. Yeah, that sucks. But you can see the tattoos going up the arm, similar to those. Does he not have any more up there? I wouldn't know without taking off the shirt. And then just one small one on the left arm, nothing on the torso, nothing on the back yet, and then a leg tattoo on the side, which we get on the later release. Or not later release, the Umaga figure later in his life. But I do love 3-minute warning. This goes great with your Ruthless Aggression Eric Bischoff, because he comes with the old man head sculpt from that wedding ceremony. I think this is a very solid Legends lineup. 3-minute warning or 2 missing pieces that aren't necessary but are definitely cool to have. If you're a Hogan fan, the Real American Hogan is really cool. The guitar is a nice accessory. Throw that with a Joe Hendry, or like paint the Scottish flag on it or something like that. And then Big Bubba Rogers is just, if you need it, great. If not, it's pretty easy to get. This is the chase though, and I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with it in my collection. But that is gonna be it for today's review. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and last but not least, take it easy.